How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
I don't think the insurance company gets to write something off as an act of God. It's an accident, maybe, but not as an act of God. Why'd the fire happen? Act of God. Yeah, that's gonna go well in court.
Can we put him under arrest and bring him in court?
Oh, you bet to have, if they could, half the world wants God in court. Look at it. There we go.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Oh, yeah. We were supposed to go to the travel agency first,
Across the street. I've seen him before.
before investigating the Sawyer house.
Hurry, you can
Otherwise
see
that glitch might happen.
I hope it won't. I don't like glitches. Unless they empower me to go
Stop! LAPD!
rogue.
We've got an ID on the fire. Stop right there!
Got him. I'm getting really good at these things.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
But isn't that just a cigarette, or is that a special cigarette that can make all the fire in the world?
I don't think that's exists. I don't-
Well, what is it then? Just a
Cigarette in a
cigarette.
matchbox gives you
I
a
think it
5 or
might
6
be
minute
just a
delay.
cigarette.
You want
I mean, I'm
more
not-
time, you use a mosquito coil.
What? A cigarette in a
you,
matchbox
Herbert?
gives you a 5
You
to
like
6
this
minute
fire,
delay?
Herbert?
What?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence.
You're gonna have to zoom in on the name, I think.
I think it's more
The
than
cigarette.
one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Excellent, Phelps an asshole now. Yeah, even more than before. I mean, he's always been an asshole, but only to the enemy.
Officer,
You're behind the wheel.
please tell me what's going on.
They at least are no longer among Europe's wanderers.
He's never been an asshole, that big of an asshole to his partner. Alright, let's see the bug not happen.
So yeah, if you can't find the guy, then the bug happened.
Whether or not life in the Western Hemisphere has been confusing.
I don't want to read.
John Cunningham.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
He's
There's
right
reason to
there,
believe
John
that
Cunningham.
The Sawyer family of 44
Oh, okay.
He's
we're
talking
good.
to us.
recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Ooh, Sawyer.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
What was the other name? Stephens?
Here they are, Stephens.
Yeah, I can talk to him. So
Tell us about the Suburban
No bug.
Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
You know, I think LA Noire is the first game where there are actually a lot of bugs and very few affect me. Normally there's a few bugs and all of them affect me.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Yeah, no.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Okay, can you, in your magic machine
Yeah.
of money conversion, how much is 50 bucks today?
1949, right?
You can drive.
1947, actually.
All right. Where to?
Anything?
$569.
Holy shit,
You
that's
drive.
a lot of
I need to
money.
go over the case notes.
So where do you want to
Just
go?
to just tell you, you're gonna pay $500
Let me
for
guess.
this family.
You want to check out the suburban address?
Like, that's a lot,
Great
actually.
partners must have
Yeah.
a leg.
What, a week pay? Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and back then 500 money was, or actually, the 50 was 500 now.
Yeah.
Ignore, anyway. Still, that's, I mean, maybe half a week pay?
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
So Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Anything else I'm supposed to find? We went from way too much evidence everywhere to one piece of evidence everywhere.
Hmm.
Or is there more than one piece of evidence?
I don't know.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
You look at this clown.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
But then, yeah, who's Lynch? He's a legend. Oh, thanks. That was helpful.
We came as soon as we could.
Did you read about the Terrelson case in the paper? That's the detective who solved it. Those poor kids losing everything. The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live.
That's fucked up.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
Lynch.
Well, not quite 5 years.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in
Oh, here's a
facts,
note for you.
Phelps.
In the fire station, there's an
Evidence
American
of
La
an
France fire
explosion.
truck that can be used.
No obvious sign of accelerants.
Yeah, let's go use the fire truck.
Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
Yeah, we already had that last time.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Has to make contact. If it has to make contact, we'll put it over
The
there.
gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Cool. Is that the gas coil?
Good, your regulator's in position.
We put this here. Now what?
Okay, I'll light your pilot. Turn the gas.
So, do you want me to tell you how to do
Pull the
it?
lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Pull the... No, not yet. Oh wait, I didn't want to... Pull the lever, Phelps. Boom.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Now we can take the
I swear,
fucking
this sounds
fire
like
truck?
a great
Really?
hotel.
You can drive.
No way.
All right. Where to? Jesus, Cole. What's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white?
You don't see
How
that
are we gonna
every
look
day.
getting around in this thing, Cole?
You know, we took... I
Show?
mean, we took an ambulance. Fine,
Next
it's an ambulance, but...
We should go to the factory.
That's a
so many
fucking
of these
fire
things are going
truck.
bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Busy now?
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
God, I hope there's a chase sequence when you're in the fire truck.
Hang on.
Of course a girl can ask a fella out.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop that
Shut up, all of you. I want to hear the radio. There was something about Cole Phelps.
That's him.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, no one's gonna shut up. Fine. Something about drugs and Phelps. Which of you is the person I need to talk to? You?
What are you liquored
This guy
up?
must have escaped from the loony bin.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
You're a real asshole. You know that?
Why? Because I walk in here, I'm an asshole?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow.
But it's been opened, so gas goes out?
It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
I like this new partner. He gets the right idea.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
The guys' names? We have the guys' names. Now how would this help? Why would that help? So the guy's name that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited. He says yes. And what proof do you have against that?
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate.
Well, I don't think we have any proof that they're not accredited. Do we?
Name me one of my
We know they're not accredited.
Like this.
I mean, we don't have proof that they're not licensed, but he just said have a proof that one guy overlooked something like this, and we have two guys who overlooked something like this.
Well, accuse him of lying, see what he says.
What about Reginald Varley?
You know about Varley. He's on the run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasick?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Well,
There, around a dozen of them.
guys who overlooked the
Housing
fault,
business is
right?
going crazy at the moment.
And
This
that
is a
one
long
of those
shot.
heaters
We are
was
not gonna
recently
rouse that whole
serviced, but
list.
still exploded.
I
Yeah,
wanna
just
run
in
it
the
by
initial
R&I,
phrasing, you have no
cross-reference for
idea if it's
arsonists.
supposed to be a lie.
See if any of these guys have
Yeah.
any previous.
Because we
Sir,
don't
I
have
need
any
to use your
proof
phone.
against the fact that
Go
they're
right
not
ahead.
licensed.
True. That's weird.
I
It
used
makes
to be
you
indecisive.
accuse them of lying.
Now I'm not so sure.
Use a phone. There was one.
I swear, this